What were you guys doing up there?
Fire away at the enemy, anything we would see there.
So you were firing the tank from on Mount Suribachi down onto the lower areas?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever meet any flamethrower Marines?
Yeah.
You become friends with them at all?
We had them there. I saw them use flamethrowers on the Japanese and catch them on fire.
Once you got to the top of Mount Suribachi, what did you do up there? What were you guys doing up there?
Fire away at the enemy, anything we would see there.
So you were firing the tank from on Mount Suribachi down onto the lower areas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because you guys had a pretty good vantage point. Could you see a lot of the battlefield from up there?
Yes.
Was there ever a concern that there were still Japanese forces on the mountain or inside of it?
No.
You guys had cleared it out pretty good?
Yeah.
Did you ever meet any flamethrower Marines?
Yeah.
You become friends with them at all?
We had them there.
Yeah?
I saw them use flamethrowers on the Japanese and catch them on fire.
Yeah. Then did you see this from in your periscope or like outside of the tank?
Inside.
Okay, so you're inside the tank.
Yeah.
And you could see them, like the flamethrower Marines, getting to work out there, putting work in. What was that? Could you smell it?
That was the first day.
Oh, that was the first day.
First day after we got control of it so we can get the west way up, because we were knocked out right on the first day on the...
Because you hit that mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were getting shot at by enemy tanks that first day as well. And their shells were exploding on the outside of your armor.
Yes, they were.
What did you do about those tanks? Were you able to shoot them?
Their tanks?
Yeah, their tanks. Were you, like, to stop them from shooting at you? Were you guys able to take them out?
Absolutely. We would fire at them every chance we got.
Okay. And that's how you kind of, like, stopped them from shooting at you? Or were there other people there supporting you to, like, kind of, like, other tanks? Were there other tanks near you?
There were, but I don't remember what any of them done.
Yeah, it'd be tough to remember, I imagine. Well, so day one, just to recap. Day one, you land on the beach.
Right.
You have you land on the beach first day. You're getting shot at. You've got tank rounds hitting you. You can hear explosions, but you're inside the tank, so it's hard for you to see everything. You're just seeing what's in your periscope.
Right.
Right. You drive up, you stop on the beach, and that's what your tank commander told you to do, right?
You talked to my tank commander?
No, I didn't talk to him, but I'm saying, is that what your tank commander told you to do? Was he said, you're just going to stop right there?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you stopped right there, and then you were holding security, and then that same day, you moved a little further down the beach, and that's when you hit the landmine.
Right.
Right? You stopped for the night. You stayed in there. You didn't get out. You stayed overnight.
Pardon me just a second. We stopped where they started to turn to go up the mountain, and that's when I hit the landmine.
Okay, so you were turning to go up the mountain.
Turning to go up the mountain.
That's when you hit the landmine on the first day.
It was on the first day.
Okay, and so you were at the base of the mountain about to drive up.
Yes.
Which direction did you guys hold security? Did you hold security with the tank facing up the trail or facing out?
Facing up. If there's a antenna here, then we would hit it right like this.
Okay.
But then it was useless because we were not effective against them, and their men were pretty effective against us.
Yeah. Did you have any dismounted infantry around you to protect the tank?
No.
No?
If we did, I didn't know it.
You didn't know it? You didn't see them? Well, that next day, when you got out to make those repairs on the track, was there some other infantrymen around to, like, hold security?
Yes, and there were maintenance men around at that time to do the work.
Oh, so there were maintenance men that were helping you?
Yes.
But you also were working on it too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you had some folks holding security, You had some maintenance men helping you make repairs, and then you were making the repairs too. And that took all of the second day up.
Right.
Because you guys couldn't go anywhere and you didn't want to abandon your tank right there. Day 3, your tank's fixed. You start going up the mountain.
Right.
Okay, right where you'd blown the track off, you're like, all right, let's keep moving. And was it like, do you remember were the roads kind of winding?
Yes.
Okay, so it wasn't like straight up. It was like a winding trail.
Up.
Okay. And as you're winding your way up this road,
yeah,
are you getting shelled at all? Are you catching small arms?
Yeah, we're getting shelled by big arms. Anything they could drop on us, they would.
Okay, so they were trying to shoot artillery in your general direction or dropping mortars and things like that. Were you guys getting pinged by like rifle rounds and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So you could hear the pings of the rifle rounds impacting the tank?
Mm-hmm.
That must have been pretty ominous, huh?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, well, definitely not getting out right now, you know? That would be, especially like you said, like if you have to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pee, but you can't get out of the tank because you're getting shot at right now. That's a tough spot, you know? Did you ever have anything you could like pee into inside of the tank? Was there like a bottle or something, or did you have anything like that?
Well, if we had a bottle, we would use it.
Would you?
We'd use anything we could.
Yeah. Did you have food inside the tank?
Yeah.
So all your chow was in there too.
Yeah.
You could stay in there. You could eat. You had water in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how much water you guys have? Like a jug?
No, I don't.
But you had enough water for everybody.
Yeah, evidently.
Evidently. That's good. It's good. All right. So you're making your way up to the top of this mountain. You run into John Basilone at the top again. You said, right?
Yes.
And that's you know. And then you said later on, not too long after that, he got hit by that artillery shell.
That's right.
And it killed him and killed his men as well. After that happened,
I think it killed all of his men.
you think it killed all of them?
I think when that big mortar dropped down, it killed all of them.
Yeah. And when that happened, were you involved in any type of like recovery of them?
No.
Or burial or anything like that?
No, I had already gotten out of the tank and hollered down at him, and of course I asked how he was and everything, and he was still all right. And anyhow, they started dropping shells on it, and I got back in my tank. And
so you saw mortar rounds exploding around him.
yes,
And you had gotten out to ask him how he was.
that's right.
Once the mortars started dropping all around you, you got back in the tank because it was
Right.
dangerous. And was that the last time that you saw him?
Last time I saw him.
That is.
I didn't know until then that it was John Basilone.
Oh, you didn't know until then?
Didn't know until then.
Who told you?
Well, I think that one of his men said, well, that's John Basilone. I said something, who's in charge? And said, it's John Basilone. And I had watched them cross the bay back there. You know, they crossed the bay, and it was not too far across.
What did they cross the bay in?
Well, he had already come up there and got out of his tank or whatever he was in and fired against him.
Oh, he was in a vehicle?
Yes, not when he was killed.
Okay, not when he was in a vehicle before that.
Before that.
And he got out of the vehicle.
Yes, and that shell hit and killed all of them.
Yeah, that's one of those. I'm sure that I would imagine even if this is only like 10, 15 years later, it would be hard to recollect everything because of how much chaos was probably happening.
That is right.
Because it was just like explosions and gunfire and machine gun fire and artillery and like aerial bombardment and naval gunfire and there's wounded. Do you remember seeing like lots of people wounded on the beach?
Wounded?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember if you had to make a rough guess at how many people you saw at any one given time?
Well, if I had to guess, I would say 35 or 40.
Just in your field of view right there.
Field of view.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a lot. That's like an entire platoon of war.
Yes.
You know. Did you guys have any Navy corpsmen with you?
Yes, we did.
Was he in one of the other tanks?
Probably.
Yeah. Do you remember your Navy corpsman's name?
No.
No. Once you got to the top of Mount Suribachi, after John Basilone is killed, you got back in your tank. Your son was saying that you witnessed the raising of the flag on Iwo Jima. Is that correct?
Yes, I watched it raise at the bottom, though.
At the bottom.
Yeah. Well,
Raised at the bottom.
all different people. I had already unloaded from my tank and walked up to them. There was 4 or 5 guys around it that had helped raise it.
Yeah. This is at the bottom of the mountain?
Well, it was up probably 10, 15 feet from the bottom.
Okay, 10, 15 feet from the bottom. But not at the absolute peak, though.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I remember there's a lot of history about that particular thing, just because I know they made them do it a couple times, right?
Yeah.
So like this, I think it was like the second or third time was when they actually, or it was the second time. Yeah, the second time was when they actually took that photo.
I was right there with them when they took that second one.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So Joe Rosenthal, right?
But I didn't want to be in it, so I backed up.
What was that like? Seeing the Iwo Jima flag raising like that?
Didn't mean a damn thing to me.
Didn't mean a damn thing, didn't At the time, it didn't really seem like much.
No.
You'd been through a lot by that point.
Quite a bit.
Yeah. You were there nonetheless,
Mm-hmm.
you know, for a moment in time that many people believe is one of the most iconic moments in Marine Corps history,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I mean, there's a lot of iconic moments.
Well, it was the first United States flag ever raised on the enemy while in combat.
While we were still in combat, actively.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, because we were still fighting them. We hadn't won yet.
No.
We were doing it more for the demoralization factor.
Yeah.
Were they still in like the cave systems and stuff on the mountain at that point?
Yeah.
And were they popping out every once in a while to attack you and shoot people?
Mm-hmm.
And were they having to send teams in there to like chase them out, like tunnel teams, burn them out or anything?
I didn't know that.
After the flag raising, where did you go? Did you stay on island for a little bit longer?
I got back into my tank where I should have been.
Where I should have been? Were you not supposed to be out of your tank?
That's right.
Did your lieutenant instruct you to stay in the tank almost as much as possible?
No, he got out first, and I got out then and pushed him up. I said, Dusty, what do we need now? And he said, if you see any live Japanese, kill them.
Okay. Did you have a rifle on you or anything?
45.
Oh, you said a 1911? A 45?
I could hit 45 as well as I could a rifle.
Really? Okay.
Right.
Did you shoot a lot of 45 as a kid?
Mm-hmm. You could put this light here down at the other end and say, hit that, Willie, and I could hit it.
Okay. So you're pretty confident with your 45?
My 45, I was confident.
Okay. And did you, when you guys got out of your tank, you had your 45 on you. Did anybody inside the tank have a rifle?
Yeah, we had several rifles there.
What kind of rifles?
The little M1s, remember those?
M1 Grands?
Could have been.
Could have been, or was it the carbine with the magazine?
No, I don't believe it had a magazine.
Oh, it must have been just the regular M1s then. Yeah. It's like mostly wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. nowadays an M1 Grand is a very, very valuable rifle to have.
Is that right?
It is, right, because...
And I gave one away.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'd love to have one and mount it on my fireplace one day.
Right.
Yeah, I'd love to, yeah, because that's just a iconic piece of history. The Marine Corps did a lot with M1s. We fought a lot of wars with M1s. And then also, others as well, but... So you got out because your lieutenant got out first.
Yeah.
So if lieutenant got out...
Dustin got out first.
Was that his nickname?
And we had to climb up to get where they fired it.
Or where they filmed it? Or took the picture?
Yeah. And so I climbed up there and we looked at it and fired from it and whatever. And if we saw anything that looked like a Japanese, we fired on them.
Oh, you shot. Oh, you talk about firing your weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, but you gotten out just to go to the flag raising.
Yeah.
And to watch them take the picture.
No, I got out to go to the bathroom too.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because you've been holding it for a long time.
All day.